What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Kevin Jackowitz. Welcome back to the Kaged Review, and I'm about to check out the trailer for Halloween. I don't know if this is supposed to be a continuation. I think it's supposed to be a continuation of the original series. Got Jaime Lee Curtis back in the mix, which I think is really cool. I did like what they did with Rob Zombie's remakes, but apparently that's just going to be completely separate from everything else. Those are two reboots of the originals, and this is an actual continuation from the original. So I actually am kind of excited about that. So let's go ahead and dive into this trailer and see what they have in store for us.
Testing 1, 2, 3. We're on.
We're here to investigate a patient that killed 3 innocent teenagers on a Halloween in 1978. He was shot by his own psychiatrist and taken into custody that night, and has spent the last 40 years in captivity. Hello, Michael. I have something you might like to see.
Something doesn't make sense there.
Everyone in my family turns into a nutcase.
Bloomhouse.
Yeah, I mean, your grandmother is Laurie Strode. She was almost
Jason Blum's kicking him out lately.
Wasn't it her brother who murdered all those babysitters?
No, it was not her brother. That's something that people made up.
Do you know that I pray every night that he would escape?
What the hell did you do that for?
So I can kill him.
Dad, look out!
The bus crashed.
Mom, what bus crashed?
Michael escaped.
Excuse me, somebody's in here.
Hello?
What the fuck?
He's waited for this night. He's waited for me. I've waited for him. Get out of the room! Get inside! You don't believe in the boogeyman? He's here! Michael! You should.
Can you close the closet door?
Dude, John Carpenter created a fucking masterpiece of a horror movie. And it was funny because he did it with such a low budget. And it's, everything was just so much better back then. The acting was so much better. Even the score for this movie, fucking 40 years later, is one of the best scores I've ever heard for a horror movie. What can you say, man? They just nailed it. So, I hope that they really pay homage to the original, kind of updated just enough to make it contemporary, but, hold true to what Halloween was as a movie. Which, I mean, it's a difficult balance because there's always going to be fans that are going to bitch no matter what you do. But, there is something of a nostalgia you don't want ruined there. And it's funny because they did, Halloween, 20 years later, and now it's literally 40 years later, and they're doing another Halloween with Jaime Lee Curtis. It's kind of interesting. But, I mean, it looks good. I'm interested in it for sure. I'm guessing this is going to be the closing chapter in the whole, Jaime Lee Curtis with, her character versus Michael Myers storyline. So, I mean, I would be invested in that. I'd want to go see it just for that alone. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed the reaction, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. My name is Kevin Jackowitz. Kaged Nation, out.